I want to welcome everybody to the first episode of Rich in Spirit. This podcast right here is really about entrepreneurship, but more than entrepreneurship, it's about good business, man. It's about entrepreneurs who carry a spirit with them that really are trying to captivate their audience by just being good people and sharing what they make available to the world. So, man, I want to welcome my first two guests, man. I want you guys to introduce yourselves, man.
Well, I'm Antoine, co-owner of Deadstock DMV. I've been with my partner for since 2016, and it's been a good journey since then. Here to share what it's all about.
Yep. My name Brandon, B.O. I've been doing this since 2012. I'm the owner, founder of Deadstock DMV. So.
Hey, you already know, man. This your host, Rich, man. We about to have a really good conversation, bro. Like shoes,
yes,
sneakers. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I remember growing up, you had to wait in line for the J's and the foams and you had to have certain feats at all times, and it was a dream of mine to like be a Foot Locker one day or But now it's like I feel like little kids is looking like, damn, I want to be a Deadstock one day. You know what I mean?
Sir.
So I talk about getting into the industry, owning your own shoe store, and really taking over the DMV and probably one day the world,
My man. So definitely appreciate the opportunity to be on here rapping with you, my brother.
My pleasure.
Yes, sir. Same to you, doing your thing with the grills and the jewelry. Man, definitely somebody to look up to and work with,
Sir.
So definitely appreciate it. Growing up, definitely looking at the Foot Lockers. Sports Zone was real big growing up, and they had like the different selection. Like you had your Foot Locker that had all your basic stuff, your New Balances, your Reeboks, your Nikes, but Sports Zone, they had a little fashion feel to it, and then they had that discount rack that was in the back that would hold some gems back there. Like you'll mess around, get some sweet Nikes or some sweet Jordans.
Some ACGs.
Right. You'll get something that everybody else don't have, and that's really where my brand came from. Just really wanting to provide something that people needed, but people didn't necessarily have. Going to a store where you don't just have one good option and 20 bad options, you have 21 good options right there to choose from. And it's not really like, they don't have anything I have. It's, man, what do I want to pick up this time? And just knowing that, talking to my coaches, doing a career that you're going to love to do, so it never feels like work. Yeah. So I was always passionate about shoes and fashion, but then more importantly, you always need shoes and clothes. That's not going to go nowhere.
You want to look good.
Yeah, like not even looking good, but it's illegal not to wear clothes. You literally have to buy clothes. You literally have to put on shoes to not walk outside.
Hey, you can tell the business good.
Right. They be blowing it up.
But yeah, so that's really where it started from. Just wanting to do something I can do for a longevity, have longevity with it, love doing it, and just grow from it. Have something I can pass down to my kids. That generational wealth is very important to me.
For sure, Tuan.
And for me, like you said, man, I appreciate you. You know what I mean, having us aboard. And I remember back in, when you can just get your shoes off East Bay. You know what I mean? Like just it was so easy, man. Like, then now it's transpired to the whole buy sell trade thing, and it's like I knew I'd always be my own boss. You know what I mean? So when the opportunity to work with, a lifetime friend, you know what I mean? We reconnected. It was just funny how we reconnected, you know what I mean? And what he had going on, I definitely was in the shoes and fashion my whole life. Like, always used to go in my sister's closet at a point we wore the same size shoes, take a little, I try to sneak them back in there, clean them off a little bit. But like Bill said, man, like we just want to provide that service, man. Like we want to really look out for the people, It's a lot of people out here that's looking for shoes, and we just want to give them that service, not necessarily try to, hit their head for a pair of shoes, that one time. Like we're trying to be here for the community, really build this brand and help, man.
Okay, I got another question for you guys. Anybody can answer it, but it's really one when I think about this spot, right, and I'm wondering like, what would be the advantages of somebody shopping with Deadstock versus like these national franchises that we just mentioned? You know, when I think of it, like I used to work at Foot Action in high school. You know what I mean? Pentagon City back in the day, like, but we would have Nikes, Jordans, New Balance, all of that. But literally, like, probably about 25% of the shoes I was, like, actually interested in. I actually thought was hard.
Right.
Bro, when I came in here today, and mind you, these guys, they got a location here at 437 Ellsworth Drive.
937 Ellsworth Drive.
937 Ellsworth Drive?
937 Ellsworth Drive, yeah.
937 Ellsworth Drive. I'm tripping right now.
Did I send him the wrong address? My bad.
I was wondering why he dropped me off down the street all the time. Like the Uber.
Come on, bro.
But you know, it's all good. It's still all love. But 937 Ellsworth Drive, you know, you can find them in the shop with XOA, Extraordinary, you know what I'm saying? Another dope brand. We got to get Dio, but we got to get Darius up on this.
For sure,
bro.
got to.
You know what I'm saying? But when I look in here, bro, I would wear every sneaker on the shelf. Like,
yes, sir.
like every sneaker on the shelf. But what do you guys feel like are some of the advantages of people shopping with you guys?
And that's good that you say that. I appreciate that. That's the vibe we want to have. We don't want you to come and only see 10% and like 10%. Like, we need you to like at least 80, 90% and be mad because what we had wasn't in your size, but we gonna get it in your size.
Yeah.
Like, that's the problem we want to have. And besides having the product to make us different, it's the customer service. You know, being real personal with our customers, being real transparent is something that I really value, and I knew that my partner would have to value that. So that's what makes Tuan a good partner. We're both very coachable, and not only do we want to educate ourselves, we don't mind being educated or taught by somebody else. You know what I mean? So you have to take that pride gets you killed. So you have to take that pride away sometimes and ask questions, you know, because you don't know everything. And if you can't see the problem, you can't fix it. So that's what makes us different. Like a big shoe company or brand that was really good was DTLR. Everybody loves what DTLR brings. What they don't love is their customer service. You know, I've been to some DTLRs and just swore I'm never gonna come back. Yeah. Even though y'all have the Yeezys, the Jordans, whatever I need, because I didn't get the love, the customer service I wanted, I'll spend my money somewhere else. Right. And with us, like going off what Tuan said, if I could sell a shoe for $400, but I paid $200 for it, why not sell it for $350? You know, I'm still gonna make that profit, and I'm gonna make that customer happy. And instead of me hitting them one time, now I can give them good deals and get them back 4 or 5 times, you know, for that long-term effect. So that's really what we're focusing on this year. Speaking of Malik from Eat, he was saying that last year he had a certain number of customers, and he wanted his goal was another number, like even 1,000 or 1,000,000, whatever. He said, there's so many people in the world, why can't I have this portion, this section of people? And I know if I have them, I'm gonna be successful. So that's what we need. We need to have fans. We need to have a strong customer base. If it's 100 this year, 200 this year, if we know we have 200 solid people that we can really provide something to, we know when we drop it, they're gonna support. We're gonna be successful as a brand. So that's the big focus. You know, definitely tap in with us, join our mailing list, join our VIP list, and let's keep it going.
For sure, party going.
Yes, sir. Yes,
and just to add on a little bit, like just like you said with the shoes, like you said, like I'm glad you said you like a good proportion, you know, good percentage of them.
All of them.
I mean, like that's love. That's love. And you know, like we just try to go above and beyond. If we don't got it, we'll definitely, you know, do what we can to try to get that shoe for you. You know what I mean? Definitely try to, like you said, help out with the prices. You know, just make you walk out the door satisfied with our customer service with Deadstock. So just that off, you know, just the shoes and just the customer service to go with it. You know what I mean? Like the fact that we trying to connect, you know what I mean? That's we want a relationship. We just don't want to sell. So that's just the advantages of, you know, shopping.
Go ahead.
Now, you go ahead, bro.
I was about to say, like you had said, with the younger resellers now and all the kids, competition is crazy. You know what I mean? So product is going to be out there. So what's going to make you different? What's going to make somebody really want to support you? Right. I mean, people always tell me my story is a big thing that can have customers come back. You know what I mean? So I appreciate you allowing us to tell a portion of our story, but it's just being transparent with our customers and building that relationship where they want to support us. You know what I mean? Like, they know they can go A, B, and C to get it, but they gonna come to D, Deadstock DMV. He's like, I did that. Like, I did that. I did corny. Corny.
Nah, real talk. And if you haven't, I definitely need you guys to come over. If you're listening on the live, I need you to come over and follow Deadstock DMV. You know what I mean? But another question I have for you guys, I think another thing that separates you from a lot of other shoe companies and a lot of other shoe stores, a lot of other people in the buy-sell trade, is that you guys like supplement the shoes with everything, like clothes, like you guys had a basketball team, you know what I mean? Like, can you speak about some of the other things you guys do, some of the other services and products you guys offer? Because I find it amazing how it all works together. You know, I'm in here, I see Supreme, I see, I see everything. I see everything I want in here, you know what I mean? I see this shirt right here that's coming with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so just speak on that, you know what I mean? How important is it doing those other things to supplement the brand?
You want to go? Nah, go ahead. So for me, that's huge. You know, it gives us that longevity. You know, people are not always going to buy shoes. They're not always going to buy clothes. So you have to give them another reason to come into the store. Give them another reason to follow us. Give them another reason to support. So connecting with our community is huge because we want to give back. We want to be able to give knowledge, and we want to be able to enrich our community. But then also by building those relationships, you get the support of product. You know what I mean? You bring the people in, then you give them whatever they're asking for. So when it comes along with basketball, we eventually are going to have our own organization, our own league, and our own youth team. So just starting to build the awareness of basketball and our brand along with community, it just all aligns with one another. I graduated from Morgan State, so I do take some of that business knowledge, but just being personal, just trying to be a good human being to have people want to, support. Like one thing about me, not just the brand Deadstock, but the brand of Brandon, like I always want to be looked at as a trustworthy person. If I put something out there, it's not BS, it's not fluff, I'm not scamming you because it's a track record. And that's what it is with Deadstock. We want to have a track record of when you see us, it's not just shoes and clothes, but it's, those guys did the coat drive. Those guys did the toy drive. Those guys did something for Santa. They did something for Easter. They gave away plates. It's like so many different things and avenues that we're lacking as human beings in our community that if you have the opportunity, why not reach one, teach one? Nice. Like it seems so elementary, but people don't do it. Like the rich want to stay richer and they hold on to their money, but you can invest in your community and still be able to be successful. So
that's amazing. The one thing I like what you said is that, the brand is Deadstock, but the brand of Brandon, you know what I mean? Like I follow both of you guys on Instagram, you know what I mean? Just on a personal level. And I see like, how you guys are at home, you know what I'm saying? I see how you guys are in the community. And then I catch the vibes in the store. I walked in the store and, everybody was having fun. Everybody was enjoying themselves. Everybody was happy. Like, and that's why I call this store Rich. That's why I call this show Rich in Spirit, because I feel like that's entrepreneurs, especially Black entrepreneurs in this space, you know what I mean? We create spaces for people to come and be themselves and or we could create spaces for people to come and feel like they gotta, front. Like I used to walk in shoe store, you know what I mean? Like, I used to walk in DTLR and all these other stores and feel like, damn, I need to.
Yeah, people feel like they gotta
walk like I got money.
Yeah, people feel like they gotta put on a certain outfit to walk in here. Like, let me put on my good shoes and my good shirt. You know what I mean? Straight up. And I mean that's the vibe. Like, eventually we're gonna have the lounge area set up in most of our locations, and it's like the club. You come in to chill. Potentially buy something, may take a picture. Pictures promote everybody. Us and you. And just maybe get a cup of champagne and just relax. Like it's a community feel. We want to be that community store, that community brand. So yeah, we glad that you feel that way. A lot of things you're saying, you hitting it right on the head, my brother. So definitely.
Hey man, real recognize real, bro. Like, but talk about promotion a little bit. Like, how does one promote a shoe store? Because y'all do a good job. That's why I'm asking. Like, you guys do a really good job. You guys really have me, like, interested in, you know, what you guys have going on. Like,
Right.
Promo is $1 billion industry. Promotion and marketing is $1 billion industry. So you have to, if you have a brand, or if you are a brand like an artist, you have to know how to promote yourself. You know, you could pay somebody to do it for you, but you know your product better than anybody, so you're the best mouthpiece. Sure. So one thing we try to do, along with just using social media, our personal page and our business page, is just getting out in the streets. You see somebody with a nice shirt, nice shoes, hand them a car, start that conversation. Mm-hmm. You know, that customer comes in the door, word of mouth is the biggest and most honest, respected form of marketing, and that's a lost form, kind of. So definitely just every customer that come in, if we do our job, they should tell at least 1 to 3 people about us. Doing the community events is a great way of marketing. Yeah. One big thing that if you're an entrepreneur listening, you want to have a mailing list. A mailing list is huge. Email mailing list or phone numbers is huge, because my mentor, she told me basically, well, she opened my eyes to it. Social media can go down today, right now. If you have 50,000 followers on Instagram and that's your bread and butter, that's your platform, that's how they know you, and Instagram deletes or your page gets hacked and you lose all 50,000 followers and you don't have their information, your brand is done for. Like, Instagram was your platform. But if you have their emails, even 10% of it, you lose the platform, you can still reach out to them and let them know what you're going to be doing, where you're going to be at, so they can continue to support. So just email marketing, multimedia marketing, text messaging through phones is huge. It's finding different ways to connect with people, and then you have to learn your market, learn who your target market is and who your network is, so that you can promote directly to those people. There's no reason for you to be spending Google ads or Amazon ads and putting yourself in a place where people are going to be looking for dress shoes and stuff and dress shirts, and you're selling active gear, you know? So
that's real. So is it important to, like, have that continue? Because you spoke about building relationships with your clients. How important is that?
That's definitely important. And I was going to go into that. You build your business, you know, around everything that you do. So, you know, even if I'm outside of the store, you know, if I see somebody with, you know, something fly on, you know, clothing-wise, Yeezys, I'm giving them a card. You know what I mean? I always have cards on me. I definitely urge people to keep business cards on you. Like, they're definitely vital. But just to have them go in there, follow you at that moment and check you out, you know, and know that they're going to come shop with you is definitely huge. You know what I mean? So just doing your business around everything literally that you do, you know, it's 24/7.
That's real, man. And again, everybody who tuned in on the live, I'm at Deadstock DMV, Extraordinary. You know what I mean? We in 937 Ellsworth Drive in Silver Spring. These guys are dope, man. They also have a location in Pentagon City and another location in Atlanta. So if you're not following the movement, definitely check them out, man.
For sure.
Tap in now.
Tap in now.
Tap in. Deadstock DMV everywhere.
So when you guys thinking about business, how important is like, before we even get to that, like, did you guys envision this? Like, how important was visualization to, like, you know, where you at today? Like, at what point did you see, is this what you saw, or is you still pursuing with the vision? Or, like, can you talk about that? Like, visualization. Everybody tells me about visualization, you know?
It's crazy. You say that, it makes me smile. Because, like, one thing I really want to tell, because I be trying to school my nephew. He's 16. And it's like, I had this plan literally in middle school. Like, I had the idea in middle school. I was sharpening it in my mind in high school. And in my senior yearbook, I had the plan written out in the back of my yearbook. Yeah. Like, clothes, shoes. I knew I was going to have kids. So I had, like, a little section put in the back for, like, a little daycare so they could be there for me to save money. Yeah. You know what I mean? Had the basketball court in there. And I just knew that I wanted to have a brand that I can build off of. Mm-hmm. And that's what we have here. Like, in Waldorf, we had, like, an actual basketball court in there we was hooping on. You know, here we have the little arcade basketball. Like, the vision is still the vision. No matter how big or small it is, my vision is the same. It's just gonna grow, bigger. You know what I mean? Like now we had the Deadstock store in Waldorf, but now we're working with Extra under their brand or under their store name with them. But we're still pushing our brand. Like you can't never lose sight of the goal. We could be with them for 2 years doing what we need to do to strengthen the brand and our customer base, and then open up our own location 2 years from now. Like you can't never lose sight of what it is. Just because you're not as big as you may want to be, you can't forget that, it only takes a day to go viral.
Yeah.
You keep pushing that, you stay consistent, it's gonna pop off, So you stay ready, you don't gotta get ready. So
Sure.
That's real. What about you, Tuan?
I would say
visualization play in your reality.
I honestly never thought, I couldn't envision this. Because what we have and what we have since I guess it was October of last year, just the collaboration of, multiple brands. I didn't envision that, but it's been great, man. Like just having so many people that's as dedicated as you, as driven, you know what I mean, makes you want to do better. You know what I mean? So that's the same thing that we have here, and it's like everyone has the same goal. You know what I mean? So just and then we work with younger people here, so it's like what we've had a store for, like Brandon said, for about 3 years at the mall, and it's like we know how to engage with people, relate with people, talk to them, and all those kinds of things. And it's like everybody that comes in here, we make sure we try to get to know them a little bit, let them know who we are. So just having that experience there helped us out here, and the vision is still, because we plan to be here as long as we can, like as long as we can continue to build, we definitely will. But I think me and Brandon both still want our own store in due time, with that same basketball court, that lounge area. That's still it's still the vision. But I can say that it is a mystery still, because it's you can want what you want, but you can be blessed with so much more. So
you can want what you want, but you can be blessed with so much more. I really want people to receive that message right there.
Good energies.
So how important is it to be like able to adjust and adapt, because 8 months ago, you know what I mean? Like malls weren't even open, stores weren't even open. You couldn't even do this. Like,
right.
So how important is it adapting, in business for entrepreneurs, for wherever people who are entrepreneurs now, or people who need to prepare themselves when they enter entrepreneurship?
For me, it's more of a you don't have a choice. Like you have to adapt. You know what I mean? Like you just got to do it. And as simple as it sounds, that's as simple as I think about it.
Adapt or die.
That's simple. That's simple. Like in March, everybody became an entrepreneur basically. In June, everybody really was an entrepreneur because we knew things wasn't going to get back to normal. So it's like people world shook when COVID hit, but it was like, welcome to being an entrepreneur. Like entrepreneur is the unknown. Like it's just always, that's the only thing is that something that you can't control is going to happen. When me and Tuan need bread, it's like we don't have a boss paying us. We create our own money. We create our own revenue. So it's like we are going to be the biggest engine to this car to be successful. So it's like we always, if it's a bad week here, we got to figure out how to make the next week good. We're not getting traffic here. We got to figure out how to get traffic here. If this not selling, we got to find what is selling. So it's like, that's just the game of being an entrepreneur. You never know what's going to happen. You never know what the people is going to want this month or this year. But if you have to always produce a product, it's just what product am I going to produce? There's always going to be questions, but the person with the answer is going to be the one that always ends up the best in that room. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I'm a solution finder. Problems, that's one thing you can always depend on is problems, Your problem is going to arise. You feel me?
And people worry about problems.
Exactly.
Facts.
So it's like just like a big thing for me, I'm trying to really center myself and have great energy and great vibe for 2021 so that when those bad times happen, it doesn't affect me because those bad times are coming. So it's some people that are always happy. You know what I mean? They're really in tune with the earth. They're in tune with their self. They're in tune with vibrations and rhythms. And it's like those people don't let a bad phone call or a missed drop on sneakers blow their whole day or their whole month. It's like the world is so much bigger than this. And just seeing in 2020, people dying, people losing their jobs and all this stuff happening, it's bigger than the little things that go wrong. You know, you want to be happy for the long term. You can die at any moment, so why not be happy 100% of the time?
Gotta be built for it, man.
Big facts.
A lot of sacrifice.
A lot of sacrifice.
Lot of sacrifice. So
Whole lot of sacrifice. I've been broke a lot of times in these 8 years. I've been wealthy a lot of times too. But it's like if you know how to survive with $10 in your pocket, you're gonna do so much better with 10,000 in the bank. So.
Hey, bro, you hear these quotables? Like, for real, man. Like, when this episode dropped, I really encourage a lot of entrepreneurs to tune in and tap into what these young brothers is talking about and what these young brothers is saying, because I feel like it's something we can learn from. Not only is something we can learn from, these things that we can apply, you know? Mm-hmm. So let's talk about the community, you know what I mean? Like, not even the community, but let's just talk about how you guys really do a great job. And I meant to get into this when we was talking about promotion. You guys tap in with a lot of the people, the talent in the DMV, you know what I mean? Like, how important is it to build those relationships? You know, like, I just seen everybody, like, literally everybody, comedians, DJs, like, you know, like, I just seen everybody. Like, how important is that, you know?
To me, like connecting with the community and connecting with community leaders are huge. So influencers are really big, but just having organic relationships with people, with like-minded people that are doing the same things. Like if I can support you organically, then hopefully down the line you're gonna support me organically.
Yes.
And it's just like if I have a following, why not allow my following to see what you're doing? And if you have a following, why not allow your following to see what I'm doing? You know, it's called lateral growth. Like, let's grow together. I don't always have to reach up to the top to pull me up to the top. Somebody that's on the same level with me, we could work our way up together. And that's really what it is. Like, we don't reach out to any famous people like that because we want to be able to have longevity with people. You know, if we have an event going on, we have our birthday going on, or we about to drop something, if you've been talking to somebody for a year, just not asking for nothing, just off the strength, you know, they're more than likely going to come out and support. And just down the line, you look back 10 years, somebody that had a talent is now a household name, and now y'all good because you seen this person's potential and you didn't want nothing from them. You just, you respected what they were doing and you wanted to be in the same room with them shining like they shining, you know? So.
Exchange of energy, you know?
Yeah.
One thing I wanted to say, just to go a little bit like off the like away from the conversation a little bit, is grounding. You know what I mean? Like being grounded and being settled in your location is so important. I think of a tree. Like a tree goes as far in the ground as it grows towards the sun. Mm-hmm. Like the roots literally like go as deep into the ground as the limbs grow towards the sun. So to see companies and businesses really like dig into their communities, you know what I mean? And really substantiate themselves in their communities with their demographic. It's like you both said, like, you're gonna be here. You're gonna be here. Like, you can't just knock this tree down because the roots of this tree are so deep into the soil.
Right.
That's a good one. That's good.
So
right
deep
there.
into the soil that it's impossible. You know what I mean? Like, and even if you try to chop the tree down, it'll just grow again.
Right. And that's the thing, like Tuan was saying, with this location, we may not be here, or, you know, we don't know what's going to happen. But it's like, let's say XOA decides to leave and we're still here. And let's say the shoes and clothes aren't doing as well as we wanted to do. Because we're building these, we're settling these roots and building this foundation, it's like the brand is going to be able to push whatever it is that need to be pushed. You know what I mean? Like we want to turn this space now into a creative art space for artists, or do something with dancers, or, you know, make it a restaurant, because we've been pushing this brand and really trying to connect with the community. The community is still going to be connected with us no matter what we're doing, as long as we're providing them with something with value. You know, and that's the part of being an entrepreneur. It's you're just looking for the problems, you know. If somebody's not doing something in this area that we can do, then let's do it. You know, right now it's the fashion and the shoes, so we're going to make it work.
And to go off of that, it's like, that made me think about leaving St. Charles, you know what I mean? Because we built that up, you know what I mean? So till this day, we've been out of that mall for how long?
Since February.
So it's been a while, and it's like, people still blow us up thinking that we're there. You know what I mean? We built that spot up pretty well, so it was pretty hard to, you know, leave there. But
so hard.
You just got to do what's best for the business sometimes. You know what I mean? And it actually worked out better. So
we coming back though. We coming back to the dope.
That's to be discussed.
Believe that if he don't come with me, I'm coming by myself. Like that's the neighborhood, bro. That's the backyard, and it's like, you know, I feel like no matter what we do out there, if we're okay financially as a business, we're gonna be able to sustain out there. Right. You know, because we're gonna get the support. Like no matter what we're doing out there, we're gonna get the support. It's just that we needed to take our eggs out that basket and put it somewhere else, because it wasn't no fire over there. Shit wasn't cooking. Like so we just had to really make it work somewhere else. But the love is still there. Like people be in the mall like, yeah, I can't find y'all. Like, sorry, we've been gone since February. Like I feel bad, but I really don't feel that bad. But it's like, because like now we've built, it's crazy. Like it surprises me all the time. Like people will call us knowing about us, looking for us, but don't even know what the Instagram is. Like don't even know we had a website. Like how'd you find us? Like word of mouth, or you Googled us, one or the other. But either way, it's good. Like so that's one thing I definitely love. And we're gonna grow it. Like no matter what, 10 years down the line, 20 years down the line, like I want Deadstock still to be ringing. You know, if I'm not pushing it, my kids pushing it. That's what we do it for.
Hey, and it definitely will be, man. It definitely will be. So what you guys got planned for 2021? You know, we recording this thing just a few days out from the New Year's.
So, I'm not going to say that we necessarily have anything planned. Would you say just
I got plans, you know what I'm saying? So, for the brand, we coming out with clothes this year. That's going to be a focus. Definitely putting out clothes regularly.
That's definitely happening.
Right. We're going to, hopefully with COVID chilling out, we're going to go out Atlanta and do more events to make our name more of a household local name out there.
For sure.
And then me personally, I am working towards making a different business venture of just helping out and being a brand consultant. So along with that, having the kids sports organization, and then potentially, depending on if I'm able to go back to school, we do some counseling type things. If I can't get my license, can't get that situated, we may get a room on that new app. What's the people thing? Clubhouse, yeah. And I may be doing some therapy on there. So 2021, like I need 7 streams of revenue, 7 avenues. So next year is definitely 3 and 4 gotta get popping. So,
and I would just say on the, speaking on the brand, just, strengthening things, because, opening 3 stores in 2 months was, a lot. So just working on stability for the brand. And like B.O. said, different events, definitely in Atlanta, definitely here, just get more comfortable, get settled. So that's what I would say the plans are for 2021 for the business. Personally, man's been running around working so hard, like I just haven't had too much time to think, man. Like it's just always something, the mind just be going. So just trying to make sure the brand is running as best it can.
Yeah, it's go time. I'm 31. Just had my 5th and last child. You know, about to get the kids. About to get the kids. YouTube popping. Follow us at Good Luck Roman. We on YouTube. We here. You know.
Make sure y'all tap in. Man.
Yeah, tap in. You know, just the black family vibes. You know, just positivity. Like that's all 2021 is about. It's positivity, enriching one another. You know, and just trying to build generational wealth. Like we can't depend on the government. You know, you can't really depend on other people. But if you have a community of people that you could really, you know, rely on, then that's what you got right there. We can have our own Black Wall Street where we have financial literacy, you know, be able to get our good food, you know, our good health and wealth, you know, and then just products and services, you know, we good. We don't need nobody but us. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah, tap in, you know?
Hey, that's what's popping, man. So, you know, again, if you guys haven't already, please follow Deadstock DMV on Instagram. Follow the movement, man.
Yes, sir.
And visit the stores, Pentagon City, 987 Ellsworth Drive, you know, Atlanta, you know what I mean?
ATL. And if you don't got a
Little
grill,
5 Points Atlanta.
Little 5 Point Atlanta. If you don't got a grill, go ahead, get you a grill.
Got to.
Holla at my man Mo from Rich Grills. He got the top and the bottoms on it. And then I thought I was just put my bottoms on, and they got it both on me. Take mine off.
Oh, man, but you know what I'm saying? If you guys had any like things you wanted to lead the people with, you know.
If he let me talk, I'm gonna talk all
Yeah, he can
day.
talk.
I'm not gonna hold y'all.
I leave y'all just on, man. If you know, just go for it. You know, just you can't just sit back and wait for things, you know, to happen. You definitely got to create, you know, them opportunities. You know, some opportunities will come by, but you just got to know, you know, when to take them opportunities. If you want to, you know, if you have it already, you know, formed in your brain too, you just need that extra, you know, just do it. You just got to do it. You might have people who going to doubt you. You are going to have people who going to doubt you. But just, you cannot focus on that. Like you know, just tap into yourself, you know, because we all are, we're strong. We're stronger than we know. And we just got to, you know, tap into that. So.
Yeah, tremendous. I like what you said.
Yeah.
Definitely have faith in yourself.
Yes.
You know,
Got to.
Have goals. One thing we was talking about was visualizing. Definitely visualize where you want to be at. You know, write down where you want to be at. Write down the ideas you have. And
that's a good one.
Thank you.
Gotta write it down.
Gotta write it down. And the biggest thing that stops us from doing what we want to do is us. You know, just the thought of doing something stops people from doing it. And once you do it, it's like, dang, that's all I had to do. So like, just write it down. If it's a 5-step plan, you know, try to get it down. Try to get 1 step every day, 1 step every week. But eventually, you're gonna get there. So just keep planting your seeds, keep watering them, and keep believing in yourself. Because if you have something out there and it's good, people are gonna gravitate to it. If you're doing something that's positive people going to gravitate to it. You know, you can't look for, it's not a quick way to success. You know, if you do it the right way, it's going to come. You know, if you do it the right way, it may happen quick, you know, but it starts with you as an individual, and then everybody else, they going to come, bro. Or
yes, sir.
Kings and queens.
Hey, man, again, thank you, brothers, man.
Thank you,
man.
man.
I think this thing is powerful, what you guys are doing. I know it's a lot of kids out there who are really into sneakers. And I think guys like you get them an opportunity to look at is like, I don't have to just be a consumer, you know? Like, I can be as big as the shoe stores that I'm shopping with, you know? Mm-hmm. Like, that's the role I can have in this game, you know? I feel like what you guys do for the next generation is profound, and it's going to be long-lasting. And I feel like you guys have nothing but success in you guys' future, you know? So with
Appreciate
that said,
that,
I just want to tell everybody to stay rich. Don't make poor decisions, man. And always nurture your spirit. With that said, we out, man. Peace.